Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but for me, the first day of school starts the night before when I take a shower. The second thing I do to prepare for school is to lay out my clothes. Just that way I know where everything is and I don't have to look for it in the morning. Next, I left my dad a little note just asking him to please wake me up because I'm awful at getting myself out of bed. Then I just plugged up my phone, and then we had to set all those wonderful alarms. And then it is just time to go to sleep. When I wake up the next morning, it is always a struggle for me to get out of bed. But when I finally do, the first thing I do is do my hair. So here you see me just brushing it out, getting ready to fix it. And this day I just decided to curl it, so that's what you see me doing here. And here my hair is curled. I think it turned out pretty good this day. Well, after hair, it's time to do my makeup, so I'm just going to slap that on really fast. Yep, I think that's the fastest I've ever done my makeup in my life. And I just did my basic everyday makeup here. And after makeup, it is time to get dressed. So here I am in my first day of school outfit, and I just love it so much. I think it was so cute. This top is from Target. It's the Exhilaration brand, and I just really loved it, and I thought it went well with these pants. These pants are just from Charlotte Russe, and they're just army green. And then my little sandals are also from Target. And my earrings, I don't know where they're from, but I wear these a lot, so. Hey guys, so today was my very first ever day of college. And I've taken college classes before, but I've never actually went to more than one class consecutively in a day. So today was my first day to do that. And it was okay. It was pretty exciting when I finally got to see some of my friends and stuff. The beginning of the day was kind of boring, but I did have math first, so I guess that's why. But I just wanted to share with you guys my first day of college and what I experienced, just so that you guys might get some benefit out of this, and just for me personally, because I love to look back on these kinds of things and see how my thought process has changed. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I got there this morning. I got there about 15 minutes early just so I could find somewhere to park and stuff. And then I went and found my class. It took me a little bit to find my class. Didn't exactly know which building it was. Had a general idea, but I got there. And that first class was math. And the internets were down and all this different stuff. And the lady took forever to read the syllabus. And it was just not a fun time, because everything was so frustrating. I was trying to log into my account thing, and she was going so fast, and she flew through everything, and I was still trying to log in, and she told us everything that we needed to know in 3 seconds, and I couldn't even get into the account. So that was a little bit frustrating. Well, then I walk out of that class, and I'm walking in circles. I can't even figure out where my next building is, even though this campus that I'm going to isn't very big. It's just a community college. It's not that hard. It's not like a major university or anything. It's just a community college, and it's not that big, but I felt like a complete idiot. And I was walking in circles, and then I see some of my friends, and they're laughing at me because they've seen me twice already, and they're she doesn't know where she's going either, and I'm no, and we're just laughing and cutting up. And that made my spirits go up a little bit, because I was in kind of a glum mood, I guess. I was excited for my first day, but I was also this is super boring. This is just school, you know? I don't know. Well, then I finally found my class, and I go in there, and it was awful. It was literally awful. He's my English. He was trying to use all these different words to say the same thing, and he would say the same thing 4 times, just using different words. And I don't know if he thought he was being cool, or if he thought he wasn't clarifying enough, but it was getting on my nerves, and it was really annoying. But we finally got through with that class. Hallelujah. The syllabus and stuff took forever. Finally got through. And then I have to go to the other side of the campus for my art appreciation class. And so many of my friends were in this class, and it just made it so much better. Holly, Amber, Ashlyn, Elena, all of them, everybody was in this class, and it was so exciting. Tristan, he was in there. It made it more fun just because I knew people in there. And then the teacher started talking, and she was a hoot. Like, she was a nut. She was telling us about her back surgery and how they put her under for 6 hours, and so when they put her under for 6 hours, now she forgets all kinds of stuff, and like, she was just crazy. And I can just tell that class is going to be fun. It makes such a difference when the teachers have a personality rather than just being boring and talking to you. But anyway, that class was pretty fun. And then I had that same teacher again for drawing. Well, after that class, I was like, this is stupid, Shannea. So I literally went, first day of school, I literally went to my advisor. I changed my major, and I changed my drawing class. So now, instead of photography, my major is business entrepreneurship, but it's called business administration at the community college. But when I transfer, it's going to be called business entrepreneurship. And the reason I did that is so I can take these photography classes in Birmingham a couple times a week, and they like help me with things that I need to know and concepts that are hard for me to grasp and stuff, and those are really giving me photography information. And so now this is my backup plan, so I can learn how to handle and run my photography business while I'm learning to operate and new functions and just new things on my camera. So I think I made a pretty wise decision, because you can do all kinds of things with a business degree. And so I changed my drawing class to a psychology class, and that teacher, I went in there because I was changing my schedule while they were having this class, and when their class was over, I went in there and I told him that I changed it and stuff, and he seemed really fun too. And I had a friend that was in there, and she said it was super interesting, so I'm so excited to do that. For lunch, I actually ate in my car. Me and Holly ate in my car because the campus doesn't really have anywhere to get food. You can go to this place called the Sub and eat your food, but we didn't really exactly know where that was, or I don't know where it is. Holly might, I don't know. But we ate in my car, and overall I think I had a pretty fun day. It was pretty laid back, actually. I didn't have to write down too many things. A tip I might give you is to eat breakfast, because I didn't really eat breakfast because I wasn't hungry when I woke up. But then I started getting all my syllabuses, and they all said no food, no food. And I brought some crackers, and I was hoping I'd be able to eat them, but they all said no food in their classes, so I wasn't able to eat my crackers, and I was starving. So if you guys have the opportunity to eat breakfast before your first day, I would 100% recommend it. I would also recommend getting your parking decal before the first day, because I had to wait in a forever long line to get mine because everybody waited to get them. I had the option to get it before, I just didn't, but I didn't really think about it. Just really anything that you can do to prepare yourself more, like figuring out where your classes are or figuring out what books you need. They tell you that stuff on the first day, but it's great to know that stuff beforehand so you can go ahead and be getting those books and stuff, because right now I have a crap ton of books that I have to go order, and a lot of them want them like my next day, and I'm not going to have it unless I express ship it from Amazon. I'm sure a lot of colleges are different in that they are not as lenient as this college. This is just a community college that I'm going to right now. I'm sure if you're going to a bigger university, like they already expect you to have your books and to have assignments, and they're going to walk in and like start taking notes. But my class was really laid back, and we was really laid back, and we just didn't do a lot on the first day. But it may be different in different places. If you're thinking about going to a community college before you start a university, I would definitely recommend it because it's so much more lenient and just not as stressed out. I've went to a university before, and the grander scale of things, everything just seems bigger and more overwhelming. And if you aren't comfortable even moving into dorms really, then a basic community college would be great for you, and you might want to just look into those. But that is really all that I have to say about my first day. For the most part, it was pretty enjoyable, and I hope everyone's first day was as smooth going as mine was, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!